Brendan's in like the bat cave right now.
Yeah.
Well, at least.
Yeah, like it's crazy, like the difference, because like you probably have a light more near the left, but yeah, the right is like.
Yeah, it's just like.
Well, at least it's a working webcam.
Yeah. But all right, hi YouTube. That's our intro. That's the intro.
That was good. I like that. Jimmy, when are you turning your webcam on?
Jimmy's hiding because Isaiah's hiding.
Yeah.
And Isaiah's hiding because I know when I was gonna finish. Isaiah's hiding because he has to, and Jimmy's just like, well, I mean, Jimmy's like, oh, if he gets to do it, then I get to do it.
Yeah.
So
Jimmy's does kind of lag.
Face the camera, Jimmy.
Thank you.
Face the cam.
Nowhere near clean right now.
this is like,
Face.
this is
the
honestly
cam.
stupid. Like only two people, and then and now mine's like all dark. Like I'm in the cave. Like this is just
I'm pretty much the only one. There's like 1.5 webcams going on right here.
I mean, one of my lights is burning out, but like it was weird. It looked good, and then like for a second, and then it went dim when I turned it on in Discord. So I don't know, and it doesn't look this bad in like my personal software, like Logitech Capture or OBS. It's weird, but oh well, it's what we got.
All right, you ready to kick this off?
Yeah. Hopefully I don't hit anything.
Dude plays on special teams. What's up, YouTube?
I know. I thought you were gonna do it faster than that. I was like, what? All right.
What's up, YouTube? It's Onion Bomb here from Ascent Sports, and welcome back to episode 14 of the Ascent Sports Show. Today we are jam-packed with all types of news from the NFL. Sorry I coughed, but all jam-packed with news from the NFL, from Tom Brady retiring, some Brian Flores shit going on. The Washington football team is now the Washington Commies, and all types of stuff, honestly, in the NFL. So stay tuned. We'll talk about it all. And this isn't actually me talking. It's me, Isaiah. Tricked you, didn't we? Let's go.
Wait, is that actually what people are saying? The Washington Commies?
Yes, their name.
Yeah. Here we go, commies. Here we go.
Oh my god.
Commies, bro.
Commies. Oh yeah. So do we start with that? The Washington Commanders. Finally,
Wait. Before we get to that, is there any like Steeler shit that we have? Anybody?
just Big Ben finally announcing his retirement.
Yeah.
And there's a video to Juju, I think, just going home for the holiday, but people are saying that could be more.
People kind of took that and ran with it.
People, what's his name? Kevin Colbert retiring too?
Yeah, he's retiring after the draft, which honestly is kind of weird.
And the Steelers probably won because like he's that's one of his
down.
That's one of his big things is the draft.
Yeah, but he could just pick up some duds and be like, I'm not gonna be here. He'd just be like, fuck it.
I don't think
Or he could be trying to leave on a good note. So we'll see.
Well, he's not leaving. He's stepping down. He's still gonna be part of the team, but not a GM.
Really? I just saw it said retire.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah. Well, I've been listening to the Steelers podcast, the Table Towel.
It's like Juju and Mike Tomlin do it?
It's media guys. He does it.
So it's like not from the Steelers.
Yeah, it's subpar reliable source.
I don't know. I mean,
I never said it was from the Steelers.com shit. I just said it is a trustworthy fucking.
Colbert Cook. He could be trying to play quarterback.
Dude, trust me.
Yeah, dude, trust me.
What if he comes to play quarterback?
Colbert?
I mean,
Yeah.
And Ben's the GM after that?
Hey, they do like a little switcheroo.
Switch?
Payback. Give me a shitty offensive line. I want you to stand there all season and get hit.
Ooh, speaking of that, there's rumors that we might bring back Mike Munchak because
That would be lit.
he's a free agent and we don't have an O-line coach, and the Bears took our interim one, so
yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
I really hope that happens.
that would help out a lot. Mike Munchak was a phenomenal offensive line coach in Pittsburgh, and kudos to the Broncos for picking him up. I know he had family out there. I know that was a big tie, but now that he's a free agent,
I was gonna say, why did he get let go?
Pittsburgh should absolutely try to pick him up.
Did he not want to coach, or
No, his contract's just over.
and like, no? I don't know, because Mooncheck, like, at least for us, besides Tomlin, and people give it up for him too. Besides for us, like, Mooncheck was one of our better coaches, and so I'm surprised that he actually is a free agent. You would think that he would just continue being in Denver. I don't know though. I don't know what the situation is.
Yeah, I didn't hear too much about it. I just know that. Yeah, I heard that he was a free agent.
We should bring him back.
That'd
Absolutely.
be lit.
I'm seeing a lot of this kind of relates to the Steelers because the draft. There's like a lot of draft prospects like going through like camps and shit like that. Like there's a lot of film coming out. Like Kenny Pickett's at one. Apparently Malik Willis is looking good at one. Carson Strong is looking good. I don't know.
He's having a strong one.
Yeah. we're gonna have to move up though, probably, to get him. Any one of them, because
I'm good with it. I'm good with it.
I'm good with trading up for Kenny Pickett.
Yeah. I would rather trade up to, and not like if it's for some other quarterback, I'm probably gonna be pissed off it's not Kenny. But I'd like the aggressiveness. I don't want to just end up with like the last quarterback of the bunch. Like if 3 or 4 get picked and then we still end up picking one, they're gonna say like, oh yeah, this was our guy all along. But I mean, the 5th quarterback taken probably wasn't on their radar. So I would like to be the ones picking first.
Or we just roll with Mason Rudolph.
Yeah, that's very possible too. I honestly think though, if like we can't trade up, I think we won't even take one in the first round.
Yeah, and then we just rolled Mason.
Yeah, because once again, like it's.
And then we suck and we get either Bryce Young or C.J. Stroud next year.
If we start Mason Rudolph, I'm willing to bet an extraordinary amount of money that we have a losing record. And that's not a dig on Mason. It's just, I just feel like I'm being a realist. That's all.
We could have a Duck Mason year 2.0 by just Mason Dwayne. Just keep switching them.
I mean,
we haven't seen too much of Dwayne, so I'd like to see him play a little bit.
If maybe we can actually run some real plays, maybe Mason can look better. But I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because there were definitely flashes of Mason that looked really good, but just overall it was
not good.
Final straw was this year tying the Lions.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Can't be done.
tie the Lions.
We almost needed that win too. We kind of did because to control our destiny. Well,
I don't know. I don't know how the playoffs works out, but I know if we win it, we didn't need all the help that we had to get at the end of the season.
Yeah.
Who was right above? Because we were 7. Who was 6? Was it New England?
The Raiders.
It might have been the Raiders.
Yeah, the Raiders. And they were.
Yeah, we had to play the Bengals again.
Oh yeah, they were.
Apparently, silly us.
Speaking of the Bengals, they are the AFC champions and they are in the Super Bowl.
It was almost the Stephen Bowl. The Cowboys just weren't the Cowboys.
It was almost the same.
Is that what we were
This is your fault, honestly.
This is all our faults. You know how we were roasting the Bengals in our preseason?
Oh yeah, we were killing them.
We were killing them. It carried the Who Day, and no, they don't go to the playoffs. Doing a bunch of math and stuff. I do not think that's enough to get the playoffs.
It's very annoying that they are the AFC represent, because
extremely annoying.
Yeah.
Before, the only reason why I was on the train or whatever is because early on in the season I have to pay attention to the Bengals, Browns, and Ravens because I'm a Steelers fan, and so I was looking at the Bengals. They were 3-1, and I'm looking at their team, and I'm like, yeah, they got a solid team. And so I kept sticking on that hill, and Steven was like the counter opposite, like, oh, they're gonna, just fall apart at this time, and then at this time, and at this time. And so I was just seeing, will they fall apart? And here they fucking are in the Super Bowl, like the Bengals are in the Super Bowl. That's crazy.
What I really meant to say though is that this is where they fall apart.
It has to be, right?
In the Super Bowl. Frauds.
Yeah, the fraudulent Bengals.
Yeah.
Told you they weren't shit.
That's literally what I'm gonna tweet. I promise.
When I saw that, because I didn't even put it together, because they played from the wild card. Like they deadass got 3 playoff wins.
Yeah.
And, we're in, what did it say? 10 years or some shit like that. That's what we have. That's nuts.
Oh yeah. They won as many playoff games as we have in the last 10 years. Yeah.
We haven't had a win since I think the Boswell game.
Yeah, the
Kansas
City.
Yeah. That was the last.
That was a while ago.
5 years ago. Yeah.
Shout out to the Bengals, I guess. Honestly, Kansas City did kind of fall apart, but the Bengals defense really made it hard. They were pass rushing him. It was nuts.
I'll be honest. Disclaimer: I didn't watch either of the games I was out and about. Or I caught the very end of the Bengals Chiefs game, but I didn't watch the Rams 49ers game.
See, I didn't watch the Bengals game, but I watched the last 2 minutes of the Bengals game.
Oh yeah, sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. It was the same deal. I caught the very end of the Rams and 49ers game, and same thing with the Bengals and the Chiefs game. I caught the very end of both.
Yeah, I caught the end of the Bengals game, watched the whole 49ers game, Rams game, so.
Yeah. Because I tweeted that, oh man, looks like the Niners are going to the Super Bowl, and then 12 minutes later, the Rams won.
Yeah, I can't believe that guy dropped that interception.
Oh, yeah.
But,
yeah.
There was still a lot of time left, though. There was the whole 9 minutes.
Yeah. But yeah, the Chiefs against the Bengals, they got out ahead early, and they just let it all go. They were up 21-3, just let it all go. There was a play before halftime where the Chiefs could have just got 3 and been up 14 instead of just I think 11, which being up 2 touchdowns versus being up a touchdown and less than a field goal, that's a dramatic difference. And so they probably should have just taken the points, but they ended up trying to go for it. Got tackled before the end zone, time runs out, and then the Bengals just had all the momentum from there. Joe Burrow, Cincinnati's offensive line is really bad. It's crazy that they've made it this far because Joe Burrow kind of looks like young Ben. He's not throwing people off of him, but there's pockets where he's getting sacked, and all of a sudden this dude's just running out of it and completes the pass. It's crazy shit to see.
He's got a cannon of an arm as well.
He has that too. But it gives seeing that brings me hope though, because Joe Burrow's a very good quarterback, and who knows if we'll end up with that. But just any kind of mobility can help out with a line that lets you down sometimes. If you can create an extra 3-4 plays, imagine if we could have had that this year.
Anything's possible if the Bengals can make the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's the overall point is the Bengals are in the Super Bowl. Happy for Mike Hillen.
Yeah,
even though
I'm
he did
Mike Hillen as well.
He did wave us goodbye when they smoked us, but whatever. Steven, I don't know if you know about Eli Apple, but this dude he's a menace, bro.
I've heard.
He's pretty much Artie Burns, but somehow still playing. And I guess Artie got hurt.
He was in the same draft class as him.
Yeah, he got taken 10th.
He's not. Giants.
Yeah, and he didn't do very good there, and then he didn't do very good in New Orleans, and he's just been going in against them. It's hilarious.
So
honestly.
the tweet I think you sent me, New Orleans is really the worst city.
He was like, New Orleans is the dirtiest, stinkiest, smelliest, food's trash city I've ever been to in my life. And he tweeted this after they won and shit. Eli Apple is fucking hilarious, but yeah, he's hated by two fan bases. They really don't like him. And he doesn't have a chill button.
If I'm being honest, I haven't heard the greatest things about New Orleans either. So I've personally never been there, but that's pretty funny.
New Orleans is the dirtiest, smelliest city, and has the worst food ever. Laughing emoji. It's that swine and crawfish that's killing your brain.
Yeah, Eli Apple is not playing around. But it's like I guess he's bad. I don't know. I guess he's like really bad. So that's he can make his tweets, but I guess he isn't really.
Apparently, he's doing his job on the Bengals though, because they've been locking it down.
I saw Robbie tweet something about Eli Apple. I didn't really catch it, but I saw him tweet something about him.
Yeah, he was pretty upset that Eli made it. I mean, it makes sense. Name's Eli, isn't very good, was on the Giants. Makes sense.
There's a little Eli Manning thing there.
Yeah, because I saw some shit. Saying that like Eli was better than Ben. Like, first of all, to say that is nuts, but like, it's not even close.
We can compare the stats if they want.
It's disrespectful. Like, it's not even close.
It is disrespectful.
Eli was he was borderline solid, but he was solid, and he has 2 great runs, made some great throws in the Super Bowl. But stop. No. He's not even better than Phillip.
You think you'll take Phillip over him?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Over who?
But I just like saying it.
Eli Manning.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll take Phillip over Eli.
I would probably as well. Yeah, Eli has the Super Bowls, but like I think Phillip has the more talent.
Sorry, yeah, you are pretty fun. I actually do like Eli though.
Yeah.
But,
it's just you can't say that Eli is better than Ben. At what? There's nothing. Then
the Patriots. There's nothing. Oh.
Yeah, I'm literally looking at the stats. There's nothing.
Eli played like a lot of games. He played like fucking 15 years in a row every game. Good job. But yeah, that didn't really mean to go to that. Shout out to the Bengals, I guess. Won't be rooting for you this time, but whatever.
I'm absolutely not rooting for them.
And on the other side, the Rams get to their second Super Bowl in like the past 3-4 years.
Well, did you see what Hilton said?
Who?
Mike Hilton?
And he said,
or what?
He doesn't want Steelers fans jumping on the bandwagon and hoping them to win.
I thought that was Pac-Man Jones.
That was Pac-Man Jones, yeah.
These are 2 different people.
Still, damn.
Yeah.
Good for you guys now because we're enemies.
I mean, I've been.
Pac-Man's like a brutal Bengal. Like he hated. Like he was on the team with Perfect and shit. Like he's a part of that regime. So
didn't he trip against AB?
What do you mean?
Like didn't he was guarding him and he tripped?
Oh yeah, probably. Touchdown. I don't know.
But yeah, no, I have been rooting against the Bengals this entire time. To be honest.
I gave him the game against the Raiders, but then after that, I could really honestly have cared less. The Tennessee, NFC or AFC South versus Bengals, I really had, lose there. So, and then I wanted Kansas City to win, and this is a way too early take, but the Chiefs, they got it. Like you don't get to be good for this long forever. Like you're now only 1 ring, just like Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Yeah, I hope whoever we get as quarterback next year is just nice. Because, like, the AFC has Herbert, Allen, Burrow, Mahomes. Like, we got to get somebody.
Kenny Pickett.
Fucking Mason Rudolph. You're kidding me.
Yeah, we can't do it, bro. We need someone. We need someone new.
What if Mason just comes and he's just the GOAT? Like, he's just nice.
Yeah, we're all gonna look really stupid.
1,000 passing yards, fucking 3 interceptions.
I mean, everyone else we talk about goes off. Stephon Diggs, the entirety of the Bengals. Yeah. Like, why not?
The Cowboys did it.
Yeah, but that's the Cowboys.
Yeah. That was just you too. Jimmy was hyping them up. He's there's his Super Bowl team.
Just thought I'd throw that in there.
Yeah, they're done.
I really wish I didn't change the Packers.
They are.
Yeah, me too. Fucking Packers. Anything new with that? I see that they're like losing. They lost their special teams coach. Devontae is probably gonna get franchise tagged. He's not gonna like it.
And then do you think Aaron comes back?
I think it depends on what they do with the free agent or with their people.
Yeah.
Like I think if they can get Devontae to some kind of deal and keep around I don't know, just the free agents that they have maybe, but if they want to go into rebuild mode then
they still have Jordan Love, right?
Yeah. They spent the first on him, you're gonna have to use that sometime.
He's trash though, isn't he?
Huh?
He's trash though, isn't he?
Jordan Love?
He
had like the one game against Kansas City.
Chances he got, I don't think he was like anything special, but I'm not sure.
I was gonna say I don't think he has that many reps.
It's kind of like Trey.
One game.
It's kind of like Trey Lance right now. You can't really judge it yet.
Oh, and yeah, speaking of that, Jimmy Garoppolo, like his press conference, he was like pretty much like, goodbye, guys. Like it was fun here. So I think he's done. I'm seeing a lot of things with Jimmy G to the Steelers, and
yeah,
I just don't want that to happen. No offense to Jimmy, but if he was making less money, I would be like for it. But the fact that he's on such a high of a contract, that's kind of pointless. We need to use that money for other things.
He's got such a huge contract.
I did see some missed throws. Really pissed me off because they were like, "Oh, the Steelers definitely have their guy," and it was like Garoppolo throwing like a pass 5 yards like into the dirt. He fits right in.
Oh.
Bro, I'm so sick of the slander we've been getting. We're so trash.
Lots of Steelers slander this season.
Nobody even watches the games but us. They don't know how bad it really is. Unbelievable. But yeah, Super Bowl, Bengals, Rams. We didn't really talk about the Rams game that much, but I mean, it was solid. Cooper Kupp played all right. Odell had like 100 yards. Odell's going to get paid, I think. He's been kind of eating.
Yeah, he's getting paid.
He's been snapping.
Wait, he has what, 9 touchdowns on the year right now? 10?
9 what?
Touchdowns?
Uh-oh. Yo, is there a dog barking?
Balling.
That's Sophia.
I'm weak.
Or Sophia,
I don't think
Sophia.
He's probably not going to get like a huge deal, but he's definitely going to get a multi-year contract, I think, which I think is good. Maybe it'll be from Cleveland. Maybe he'll go back.
No. That bridge is burned. No way. Baker can't use him. What?
Oh, no.
I forgot. Yeah.
How long?
30 minutes.
Okay.
I have to pick up my stepbrother's girlfriend and drive her to work. I'm sorry, I totally forgot. She literally just texted me.
Why does it hurt so bad?
Yeah.
I mean, we
okay.
can just cut it out.
By the time I get back, I don't know what you guys will be talking about, but like I said, I'll be back in 30 minutes. Sorry, I should have warned you guys about this beforehand, but I forgot myself. So
if that like 100K shit with the Dolphins is real, like the owner's gonna have to sell. Like he's definitely gonna get kicked out. If you're paying your coach to lose games, like you have to get right. That's what I think.
Yeah,
that was crazy. Yeah,
you can't keep. You can't keep your team with that being a thing. Especially like if it is confirmed, because even just the allegation of it is kind of funny. Especially looking back at that time where like the slogan was "Tank for Tua," like turns out they were really doing it. Like they were really trying.
Yeah, everyone just kind of like says like "tank," but that was a thing, and
the owner was fucking like, "Yo,
yeah."
Yo, speaking of that though, I saw a hilarious headline, and it was from Barstool, which I don't know, I don't really follow them, but I just saw it, and Hugh Jackson, I guess, is also coming out saying that Cleveland was trying to pay him or whatever to lose. And the headline started. It said, "Likely billionaire Hugh likely billionaire Hugh Jackson alleges that the Browns were doing similar shit." I thought that was horrible. They lost a lot of games. Sun was stacking. That's bad funny.
Yeah, that's amazing. But yeah, Brian Flores suing the NFL. The text between him and what's his name, Bill Belichick, was kind of like it was kind of funny.
Hilarious.
Yeah,
like that's clear violation of the Rooney Rule. And once again, like it's not like this is some Joe Schmo guy. Like this is Bill Belichick. So if Bill Belichick is texting you, congratulating you that you got the job, like nigga, you got the job.
Yeah.
Like that's your job now. There he has his own confirmation. So, but yeah, I don't know.
What I don't get is like, regardless of anything, like how don't you hire Brian Flores? Like he's clearly a good option.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of crazy.
The thing is, and once again, I really don't want to get super deep into this, but the issue is coaches like Brian Flores are just getting canned after 2-3 years, and then they're bringing in Sean McVay or who else? Some young, and who's Arizona's coach?
Cliff Kingsbury.
Cliff Kingsbury. Not saying that they're not good coaches, but they're getting to the teams when they're about to ascend. They had a hand in it, sure, but they're getting to teams with talent on the rosters. Mm-hmm. They're getting to these teams, and now the Dolphins, who should be trending up, Brian Flores left on an 8-1 thing or whatever. They're on a win streak. They should be going up, and now some new coach is going to get it. And yeah, I honestly, because he's not going to coach again. So I mean, you sue the NFL, that's pretty much done. So he's not going to coach again. I hope he gets money for it.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with but in similar situations with homeboy Gruden. Even though I don't agree with what he was saying in the emails, he kind of got fucked. So I mean, I hope he gets money too.
NFL's battling two coaches.
Yeah, bro. From both sides of this the aisle too. That's what the NFL is just the NFL. That's why I don't really have the strongest opinion, because I mean they're gonna do whatever the fuck they want to do. They don't give a fuck. So yeah, they're gonna have to. They'll pay out some settlement money. They don't care. It'll be nothing to them, and that's really that. Yo, Gruden was wild in the Yo. And speaking of Gruden, the other Gruden, Jay Gruden, Washington.
Oh.
The Washington football team is now the Washington Commanders.
The Washington Commanders.
I honestly really don't care. I'm not the biggest fan of the name. I don't hate the name. But they'll forever be the football team to me now, because they did that stupid shit for 2 years. So I miss the football team.
Yeah, I actually I hated the football team at first, but I ended up getting used to it, and now the Commanders, I'm gonna have to get used to that now. Honestly, I'm not blown away. It's a little underwhelming. If I got my way, I kind of wish they did something more that could produce a better logo, I guess, or just a cooler atmosphere and better chance, the Red Wolves. But they had to battle through so many trademarks and whatnot. But I don't know, the Commanders, I mean, not the worst, not the best. Gonna need some getting used to. The jerseys,
I actually didn't see the jerseys. I'm gonna look that up right now.
Kinda they kind of leave a little bit to be desired, in my opinion. They just seem refined versions of the ones they were wearing.
Kit? The fuck?
The one.
It's not the Steelers. The black one.
It is kind of That's what we don't have. What's it called? The fireman number, the red and gold. We have white numbers.
Oh, okay, I see.
And they have that. I don't know why teams are doing this. Is the Best Buy name tag kind of thing. on their.
Yeah, it's just
I gotta relax with that, but
advertising.
These seem like the other two seem like refined versions of what they were rocking, like the censored Redskins one, and the logo itself, like they're sticking with the whole W thing.
Yeah. They kind of have like I forget what that flag is called. Maybe it's like an alternate one, but like because Maryland uses that kind of style of flag, if you know what I'm talking about.
I think I'm looking at it right now.
That's like a what is this shit called? A DMV thing.
But yeah, it's
I hope Heineke gets another chance. Probably won't, but if we're starting Mason, yo, let's go get Heineke. They need to put me in office. Damn it.
Also,
get Heineke for $2. Sorry.
To go back to the Steelers real quick. I'm just looking at a tweet right now. Apparently 3 hours ago, I missed this. Juju Smith-Schuster says he will likely head to free agency this season. Says he wouldn't mind catching passes from Dak.
Nigga, first of all, they got no room for you. Second of all, you're staying in Pittsburgh. Third, I mean, nah, I shouldn't kill Juju like that. If he wants to, go ahead, but
I mean, they really don't. Like, it could be a battle between him and Gallup if they keep Gallup, but like CD and Cooper are definitely there 2-2.
Well, apparently, whatchamacallit? Apparently, what's his name? Jerry Jones was unhappy with Amari Cooper in like the playoff game or whatever. So maybe that's a thing. If Juju does leave, though, I would like to see him go to Kansas City. So I think he could help. Maybe even the Chargers. I don't know because I really wouldn't want to have to play him. But like Kansas City is Kansas City. That's a solid option. The Chargers, he gets a young quarterback in Justin Herbert. Like, I don't know. This Chargers fan has the nerve. Chargers fan here. Hard pass. You guys hard passed in the playoffs this year too.
I just looked at the jerseys.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm actually pretty let down from the jerseys. I don't like them.
Yeah, it's like
I think I'm on a lot better. Like the logo, I think that's pretty cool. That's real like military looking, but like the jerseys, I don't know.
The black one is weird too. Like I don't understand why that's even there.
Almost now I'm looking at the thing. I was looking at like it looked almost like it's like a W that's like 3D and then like slanted a bit. If you look at it a weird way. But like I don't know. I kind of wanted like something else than like a W again. I was kind of I don't know.
I mean they don't get many, so.
And it leaves those memes to still be on the table.
Yeah, I don't know
the
why.
Black ones and the white ones look decent, but like the red ones, I just don't like the red ones.
They look very similar to like what they've already had.
Yeah.
I like the letter, or I like the number and like font on the old ones though, versus these ones. They kind of look like the Cardinals jerseys.
The all black concept's kind of cool. The number could use a bit work, but like I like the all black style.
The all white style, I like that too. For away games. You guys remember the Rams helmets from a couple of years ago with the white down the middle? Was the white down the middle?
Were they in LA or?
Yeah, yeah. It was like their first or second year in LA.
I remember when like they had like the Ram when they were in like St. Louis, they had like the horn.
No. Like the. I'll send you a picture right now. The first one. It's like 341.
Oh yeah, I see it. That was probably like when they first moved or whatever.
Oh yeah. The white horns.
Mm-hmm.
thought those were really cool. A lot of people did too, and they just never kept them.
Yeah, I like those as well, and like honestly, that is something that grew on me. The Rams' new logo, that kind of grew on me. However, I did like its old thing as well. I still don't think it needed to change, but oh well.
I fuck with like. I feel like the Rams have like a great, just all around look to the team because like I like their jerseys, their helmets. I think are pretty cool. Their stadium is fucking sick. Like their logo's alright. Like I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's another thing. Second year in a row, Super Bowl team is having home field advantage.
Doesn't matter to the Rams.
Yeah, because fucking. I mean, actually, I shouldn't say this. There's probably rich people in Cincinnati, but it's hard to imagine, people from Cincinnati being able to go to that Super Bowl. So.
Oh yeah, the
very
tickets.
Expensive ticket prices. Holy
crap! Let's mention that. Let me go back to the tweet.
How expensive are they?
Yes.
Siki said that average price customers are paying for tickets as of Monday. The average price customers are paying was $10,427.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, like that's insane. And like if you look at some of the closer seats, like I'm seeing $39K. Like this is an exorbitant amount of money.
I'll send you the thing, Jimmy. I'm just putting in the group chat as well. Like,
that's wild.
Looking around, I think the cheapest I see is like $4,830, and it's like all the way in the back. You probably can't even see.
I mean, they do got that big ass fucking thing, but I mean, at that, like, bro, just watch the game from home. I mean, come on.
There's a $39,000 ticket.
Yeah.
Like, ain't no way, even if I had that kind of money.
I'm very interested to see what they're going to do with the halftime show.
Look, you know what they're doing for the halftime, right?
There's like 5 people. It's like Eminem, Snoop Dogg, Kendrick, Mary J. Blige, and someone else. Not really. Not really sure how they're going to do that, but...
It's good, but you know what I mean.
That is a cast musicians right there. I'm not sure.
They need to get Drake to do a Super Bowl. Well, I mean,
so
I don't
if you guys didn't know, I'll give you guys some knowledge about the halftime show. What I've been told in the past and I learned. But for the halftime show, if you want to perform, it actually costs you $10 million. And you got paid for everything. Like the setup, fireworks, like all that, you got paid for it.
Well, I'm sure, like, depending on the artist, they're not paying for it. Like, for example, like when Beyonce did the Super Bowl, I'm sure like her management paid for it. Like if you're in the position, because I mean, I don't even know how the fuck you apply to do that. So I think if anybody in that position like can do it, they will. They would. They wouldn't be footing
for, like,
it.
The big names, they drop the fee and they'll pay for it. If it's like that one girl, that's like she's popular, but she's not like or fucking Kendrick, she's paying for it.
I'll tell you one thing: Drake's not paying for it.
Oh, no.
The only thing that I can see is like he doesn't make, because like they keep trying to do like this rock country thing, and like popish, I guess too. Like this is the first year in a while that I can remember like an actual rap artist like Kendrick or Eminem. But I mean Drake makes all types of music, so it's actually surprising me that he hasn't done the Super Bowl. Seems like a Drake thing to do.
I think he's scared that he might not might not be able to go back to his freaking country. Honest here.
Drake's here.
Doesn't he have a Canadian?
Well, I mean he has like Canadian. I don't know. They're letting Drake in, Jimmy. He doesn't play by the same rules.
They're letting Drake.
Doesn't follow the same rules.
What do you mean? All he has to do is take his jet, fucking land here and be like, oh look, I'm here.
Drake.
Yeah.
Drake.
And I'm sure Drake can be here. Well, actually, because Canada is like on their bullshit. But I think Drake like has all the requirements. I'm sure he's vaxxed. He performs.
I can see that. He probably is.
He has to be to get in these venues. But yeah, the Super Bowl, like I'm excited for the halftime show. I'm gonna be interested to see how they do it with all 5 artists. And like I don't know, all the artists don't really they have songs with each other, but like it's like a tree, it's weird. Like Kendrick has a song with Snoop Dogg and Eminem, but Eminem and Snoop Dogg, they have a song together that's different. And then Mary J. Blige has a song with Kendrick. She probably doesn't have one with Eminem. You see, like it's just, I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know if they're gonna each get like 10 minutes or something. This is gonna have to be a long halftime show.
Yeah.
I mean, The Weeknd got to run through his whole fucking album last year. I like The Weeknd, but definitely was long. Bunch of weekends in there. There was like a million.
See, I'm not a Weeknd fan. I just
Like the weekday?
yes. Like, for real though, like you guys probably agree with this.
Oh, and Dr. Dre, that's the 5th guy. He has like songs with everybody.
Yeah. Has it been me or just as a halftime show has been raunchy in the past?
Raunchy.
Raunchy, like
Explicit?
sexual. Yes.
Yeah.
I
mean-
mean, the Shakira one was definitely.
Yeah, that one.
That one was kind of.
That was a movie. I mean, what's her name? Janet Jackson. When she was doing it, her fucking like top fell off. Like it's definitely happened before. And that's what I was talking about when like I talked about the artists that they actually do bring in. Like this is new for them to be bringing in like fucking Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre and shit for the Super Bowl.
The actual big names.
Yeah. Normally, throw Taylor Swift in there. That's safe. Bruno Mars was safe.
You can stay for the new album.
Yeah, because I mean, The Weeknd's like if you actually listen to the songs, like it is pretty raunchy, quote unquote. Then you're getting Eminem, who's a very raunchy guy. So yeah, we'll see.
If he plays FAC.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. If I hear any song that's like that's come out past like 2014, I'm gonna be tight. I'm trying to hear. I don't even know what I'm trying to hear, but if he does like, "Hi, my name," I'm gonna be tight. Like, bro, this is the Super Bowl. It'll be so empty without me. Like, oh god, I'm excited. I don't know what he's gonna do
without me.
Yeah, like this looks like a job for me. Imagine like Kendrick's rapping and then Eminem just pops up out of nowhere. That's his first song. He's gonna do. I guarantee he does Not Afraid. He'll do Not Afraid.
Without doubt.
I wonder what Kendrick's probably gonna do like DNA.
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg will probably do. What is Snoop Dogg gonna do? Hold on. Oh, they're gonna do Kendrick and Mary J. Blige are probably gonna do that song from 2K. I forget what it's called. Oh yeah, Snoop is definitely gonna do Still Dre. That's the song that's like doo 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 doo. Oh, Gin and Juice. He'll do Gin and Juice. Might do. Yo, he should do California Girls. Bring Katy Perry out. California Girls.
And so
I'm excited for it.
Locked up. No way she's doing anything for the next 10 years.
Sony.
Yeah.
That's Katy. Oh.
It's Katy Perry, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's someone else. I think it's Katy Perry.
You know they should get to do the Super Bowl?
Who?
Yeah.
They should get... They should let Kanye do the Super Bowl. And like just turn it into his own thing.
That would
Like when he was sleeping in
something.
stadiums and shit, like Kanye would bug out at the Super Bowl. He'd like come out in the first quarter.
Just stand on the
I
field.
play when I want to play. builds another house in a stadium.
Odell doesn't catch 2 more passes. I'm not leaving. They're gonna have to bring me. They're gonna have to take me out. I'm not leaving.
I know the Bengals made the Super Bowl, but the Kansas City Chiefs had one of the best seasons and best comeback.
He would do that. He would definitely do that. He like try to like hand out the MVP and then just take it.
Yeah.
Like he's the MVP. But yeah, Super Bowl should be good. Like I don't know how we got back to the Super Bowl. I think we were talking about the Rams helmets, but I just wanted to say like there's a lot of reasons to go for either teams. Obviously, we're Steelers fans, so like we can't really get down with the Bengals winning that much. But like from outside perspective, I think people like Joe Burrow. I think people like Jamar Chase. I think people like this, run that they've had as being underdogs, even though, once again, I didn't really see them as underdogs this year. But and then I think the only time was like to Kansas City. Because, like, Tennessee, I really think that was even though they did get Derrick Henry back. But it's just the fact that they're the Bengals that it's hard to really say.
Yeah.
And then on the Rams side, you got Aaron Donald, Odell, Cooper Kupp, Stafford, Von Miller can get another one, Jalen Ramsey can get one. Like, there's a lot of moving parts with this. So I'm actually – it's much better than last year's where it was, like, AB versus Le'Veon and then Tom Brady again. Like,
Yeah.
And speaking of Tom Brady, transitions tonight have been just flawless.
Flawless.
Tom Brady has officially retired. He puts it out himself and not Schefter or Rappaport. One of them like said it first before like when they denied it or whatever. Because like they got leaked that he retired like 3 days ago. Mm-hmm. And then he officially retired himself yesterday.
Yeah.
What a time.
I wasn't expecting him to really do it yet. I thought he had at least a couple more left. And everyone was joking about him playing forever when he's 60. But, like, I thought there was a possibility he'd go to at least 50. Because no one else would ever do that. And, I thought about this, like, my, like, knee-jerk reaction, like, dang, he's retiring? Like, but, like, he's old. And, he already has 7 rings, which is more than any other team. So, like, there's nothing else to do. So go ahead. It felt like he had more in the tank, unlike these other, like we see Ben, Breeze, both the Mannings, Rivers. Like, they were kind of like, they were what they once used to be when they finished. And, like, in a way that it was kind of, like, sad to see that. So, like, in that regard, it's kind of, like, nice that, like, he's retiring now and we don't get to see that. But at the same time, it's like, I kind of wanted to know, like, how long he could have really went. But, so that, in that regard, it almost felt a little early, even though he is, like, 44. But yeah, Tom Brady retiring. It's crazy. No Big Ben, no Tom Brady. I think it's still on the table. Aaron Rodgers might be out the door.
Rodgers is like the last one.
Yeah, like a new era in the NFL. Real big new era here.
I'm just upset he's retiring now because he's gonna be in the same Hall of Fame class as Ben.
That's
and it's gonna come down to which quarterback. Okay, Ben's gonna make it first ballot. Tom Brady, but it's gonna be a Tom Brady celebration on Big Ben.
Well, I mean, depending on who else goes in, I don't know if. I mean, fuck it, I love Ben. It probably would have been a Big Ben celebration, but like, I don't know. I feel like Brady would triumph literally anybody. In that, like, I don't see Ben like headlining a class, if that makes sense.
Yeah. That's the issue that I have. Like, he should be headlining a class when he's not. Which, like, I'm saying it's Tom Brady, but like, that's why I want Tom Brady to retire next year.
I mean, like, it looked like, it looked like he was playing like the best of his career.
Yeah,
and, like, his last touchdown pass to Evans, like that shit was a bomb. Like, and he's literally retiring out of boredom and like being a father. Like, isn't that crazy? Like, he's done literally everything else. He can still play at a high level, but he's just like, fuck it, I'm out. Like, that's crazy. But yeah, I mean, it's Tom Brady, the GOAT. Saw him win a lot of games. Most of the time he won. Beat the Steelers a bunch. Yeah, now he's transitioning into his new life as hopefully someone who's not involved with football, because I'm tired of Brady. Just don't need to see him. I respect his greatness, but I don't know.
And just like that, another team needs a quarterback.
Yep. We're ahead of them, though.
I mean, they got Kyle Trask.
Unless Kyle Trask is the answer, but I don't know.
Let's go get Jameis back.
I think I've seen some people say that. I think that puts the NFC South in a very weird position, because like, the Saints they still have a good defense, but they don't have Sean Payton anymore, and they don't, they're working through some things.
Oh my god, that division sucks.
There's the Panthers, who need to work something on quarterback and have other holes. Then there's the Falcons, which are the Falcons, and then the Buccaneers need a quarterback, anything. So, if you think about it, that might be the worst division next year. Because NFC East, say what you will, Cowboys and Eagles did both make the playoffs. AFC South, there's the Titans and the Colts, which are decent teams. Like, Titans were the first seed in the AFC. I'm rewinding it like
the astronaut football league.
Mad years, but and then the Colts were one choke away from being a playoff team, so they were not the farthest away.
Yeah, I think the Saints would probably be in the best position, either the Saints or Bucks still, depending on who the quarterback is. Because I mean, they lost AB, they lost Godwin, they had a bunch of injuries on their O-line, but like they got Godwin back. I'm sure their line will get better. Defense, that's probably gonna have to be some retools there. And then the Saints, they need a receiver and quarterback. So I feel like the Panthers and Falcons, though, they're both teams with more needs. The Panthers could be a little sneaky team, depending on who's their quarterback. But
do they have a defense?
Maybe.
Kind of, sort of. Oh yeah, J.C. Horn got out for the season. He was playing too, pretty good. They
have they have good receivers. DJ Moore and then
Robbie Anderson,
yeah. And then of course, McCaffrey, I don't know what's good with him. If he's ever gonna play a healthy season, I don't know. But I don't know. I could say it's probably gonna be either the Falcons or the Bucks or Saints again. But definitely will be one of the bad ones, I think. What else? The NFC North, depending on what the Packers do.
Yeah.
The Vikings are all right, but like they never really finished that high in wins. The Packers, I don't know what they're gonna do. And then the Bears and Lions are the Bears and Lions. Maybe the AFC North sucks too. We got the fraud Steelers, the fraud Bengals, and the fraud Ravens. Or not fraud Bengals, the fraud Browns. We'll see. It'll probably be the NFC East again, though, somehow.
Yeah. Cowboys will revert. Eagles will revert.
Yeah.
Football team and Giants won't get any better.
I think the football team will just... Because I feel like the football team should have at least been the second best team in that division this year.
Yeah.
So maybe now that they're the I already forgot that they were the Commanders. I thought they were the football team. I already made this change once from the Redskins to the football team.
Yeah.
Now I gotta do it again. Should have just stayed. But
now we calling them the foot. Like people, like they're still the Redskins. Like they're still the football team.
Yeah. Maybe they'll end up switching again.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Brady retired. Anybody else? Ben retired. We talked about that. Aaron Rodgers on the fence. I think Gronk is going to retire if Brady's done. I don't really see him, unless he just wants to get money for some reason. I don't really see him playing that much. Should we just get some NBA news? Is there any more football? Are you gonna ruin the NBA for me again, Brenden?
Yeah.
Don't have any basketball news.
You don't?
I don't. Other than the Lakers need to do better, but
Yeah, LeBron's like out now though. Oh, speaking of that, Marant is fucking hooping.
it's nasty. I said that when he got into the league.
He jumps
it was nasty.
so high. Like, it's insane how high this dude jumps.
It's a cheat code, I swear.
Yeah, he's having a great year.
Hold on. Breaking news. MGK got a cat.
Oh, what's the cat's name?
I don't know. He said
The Biden's got a cat recently. Willow.
He just quote tweeted something, an old tweet saying, "Yes, you should get a cat," and he said, "And today I got one." Heart emoji, cat emoji.
Nice. Hope he treats the cat well. Hope he doesn't, never mind. I don't know what he does. He's a weird guy. MGK. I'm glad he got a cat.
What other sports? Olympics. You guys follow the Winter Olympics?
No, that's like coming up though, right?
I think it's about to come up. Yeah.
I hope we do well.
Oh yeah, Chase Young did not like the Commanders. He said
Oh,
that
yeah,
before
he
they
did
were. Yeah, that's a rip.
He was like, "We're not gonna pick no stupid shit like that," like months ago, and yeah. And he's in like the fucking commercial, like with the jersey.
I was like, bruh.
But apparently James Harden is not happy in Brooklyn, which is kind of funny because, like, I don't know what else he's gonna do. I don't know what would make him happy, but that's something. I don't think, like, Brooklyn isn't like this, like, juggernaut right now. Maybe by the playoffs they will be, but like they just don't have enough depth and like chemistry right now.
He's softer.
When you have freaking Blake Griffin, James Harden, and Kyrie Irving on the same team, even though I understand Kyrie is a part-time player right now, it's deep.
I don't know why I said.
Wait, why did you say Blake Griffin?
He's a part-time boy.
I don't know, big name.
Do you mean to say Kevin Durant?
Durant and Blake Griffin.
Yeah. I guess I don't like, especially with Kyrie like being, you know, in and out, no burger. It's gonna be hard, but I think like once the playoffs hit, if they stay healthy, they should be a tough out. Once again, Philly has still not traded Ben Simmons. I saw some shit. I should have like liked it or screenshotted it, but Ben Simmons like has been getting fined for every like shit he misses. And let's go. Lance Stevenson signed for the rest of the season. But yeah, Ben Simmons has been fined like $13 million so far this year for not playing, and he has like 18 more to go. And he's just not. Yeah, he's not fucking with it. The Sixers really should have already traded him, but I mean now
Hawks really want him. But
they're being stupid. Like they're not taking good offer because we even made a decent offer to them. Like if we offered, I think Malcolm Brogdon, T.J. Warren, or no, I think we offered Karras. Like we might have offered Malcolm, Karras, and like picks, and like they're like, nah, fuck off. And like now they're sitting with Joel Embiid wasting one of like his best years. They're wasting his time. They're wasting Simmons' time because he's not playing. Maybe he should just show up, but I mean the organization pretty much threw him under the bus for them being trash. So if I was him, I'd be like, yeah, trade me. Especially being in the NBA, because I said this a little bit ago, like the NFL would never let what's happening like happen. Like the NBA, the players really kind of run shit. And so, like, the Sixers are, like, what they're doing with Ben Simmons is, like, it's their right to do to not trade him if they don't want to. But, like, they're being stingy about it. Like, this is how it works in the NBA. Like, let him go. You're not, like, every day you wait, trades are going to get worse. Because you have to trade Ben. Because he's not playing again. He's not showing up.
I know the Hawks really want him bad.
That would be interesting.
Yeah.
The Lakers want him too, but like they have nothing to offer. The Lakers want everybody and have nothing to trade. That's kind of funny.
Everyone on like social media wants to break up the Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum squad, but I hope they don't do that. I'm a big fan of both of them on the same team. Coming from a Celtics fan, so
yeah, I think
upset.
I'm not like honestly. I don't know which you would rather. Like if they would have to give up one. Like I'm assuming they're keeping Tatum, but like Jaylen Brown is like really good, and
this feels like it's every other night. One of them goes off.
Yeah. I really feel like I think the thing that fucked you guys up was Kyrie, like the Kyrie to Kemba transition.
Yeah.
Yeah, you also should have fucking traded us Gordon Hayward when we were offering Miles, because if you guys had Miles Turner right now, you guys would be solid. Phoenix is fucking 41-9. Holy shit. Phoenix is really good.
Isn't the Warriors going off too?
Yeah, but Steph has been kind of in a slump. Steph just had a game with like 50, but like before, like he's shooting like bad for how he normally is. Like he's shooting like 37% from the three, which is like really good for other people, but he's normally like in the 40s with that. So he's just been like in a slump. There's still like the second seed though, and Klay Thompson is back. He's playing really well. Great to see him. But yeah,
Did I tell you guys I had a 5 or 6 leg parlay for like 10 grand. Anything I needed left was LeBron to get a double-double. LeBron get a double-double. Steph Curry make more than 2 threes. Steph went out, got 2 threes. I didn't qualify. Then LeBron finished with like 29, 7, and 8.
Yeah. That's how it happens, man. They just be rigging the shits, I'm telling you. They like see your bet specifically and they're like, oh yeah, we can't do this. Then they just whistle in. That should be happening, dude. Yeah, Brenden, I will never forget that Baltimore and Indianapolis game. I'll bet ass never forget that shit, bro. Like, Jimmy, when I tell, like, I was like literally plays away. It wasn't in the thousands, but like I was like 2 opposite plays from like coming up like 700 in the night. It was crazy. Cause I had won a parlay I did like earlier for like 200, and then I had one with like either the Colts winning a part of the parlay, right? That was one, and then the other one I had Lamar Jackson over 62.5 rushing yards. The Colts like went to kick a game winner, missed that, so like I lost that one, and then Lamar ended up with 62 rushing yards, and I needed him to have 62.5 or over 62.5, and like if either one of them, like they were both like 400. And yeah, like literally I was stuck on those last 2 things for I think like the entire fourth quarter and overtime, and it was very heartbreaking, especially because like the Colts were right there to win the game and then they missed a kick, and then Lamar literally is at 62 rushing yards and I needed him to have 63 essentially.
What was it? The 4-leg parlay. The divisional round. It was 4-leg. The fourth part of the leg. The first part was LaMelo getting triple-double. Plus 1,300. LaMelo gets it on Wednesday night, and this is for like 20 grand. I just needed the Cooper Cup. Odell. No. It was Odell. Chase. And another wide receiver to get their first touchdown of the games. We won 20 grand.
Yeah,
I can on any of them.
I cannot believe how good Cooper was this year. Cause like I remember a little bit ago, I was just like looking at some of the odds for the shits, and like this dude's over under on yards like literally started at like 95. I was like, what? Like, and like apparently he goes over it. Like that's his shit. It was ridiculous. But yeah,
So
betting is.
So what did I miss?
Honestly, we kind of ran through the NFL. Like we talked about everything, but it was kind of quick. How long have we been recording, Brenden?
Let's see.
I mean, honestly, the only thing now that you're back, we can do the game.
An hour and 8 minutes.
All right.
Here's a quick not a side note, but for like a minute talkie news that I ran across. The new team, the Seattle Kraken, get their first career shutout tonight.
Nice. Are they good? Are they getting a Kraken?
No, I don't believe.
Not very good.
Not very good. Neither.
Apparently, that the Washington and Pittsburgh game yesterday was really good. Washington ended up winning it, but
I don't know if we.
Oh yeah, it was pretty good.
I don't know if you guys said this or not while I was gone. Deontay and Najee were nominated to the Pro Bowl, filling spots.
Oh yeah, you're right. We didn't talk. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we did.
I saw that.
So
Deontay should have been in it regardless.
Yeah, dude dropped 1,200 yards, 8 touchdowns.
He had a really good year, and same thing. I don't know. Najee had a really good year too. I don't know who got in over him, but Najee probably should have been one too.
Yeah, Najee also had 1,200 yards. Yeah.
I think it's because Henry obviously got in. Mixon probably got in. And then, who was the other guy? Jonathan Taylor. He had a crazy year, so those three probably got in off rip.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But, I mean, yeah, Najee and Deontay are easily our number ones.
Which is why we can't be rolling in with Mason, because those are great talents.
Big facts.
And
T.J. Watt. We got T.J. Watt on the team, and you're talking about going into next year with Mason Rudolph starting. Like, come on.
And we still have Chase. All right, we'll most likely resign Juju, and
need a big year out of Chase.
And we still got Cam Hayward.
Actually, I just read a tweet a while ago. Said Juju plans on exploring free agency and says he wouldn't mind catching passes from Dak.
I mean, I love Juju. I always will. I will always follow him.
He would thrive on that market.
But I mean, I'm going to be upset if he leaves, of course. But I'm not going to be like, I'm not going to be. Yeah, I'm not going to be overbroken by it.
Especially like the reasonings behind it. Like he would once again he would literally. This was the argument last year I had. Like he would literally be staying out of like blind loyalty, because we had the cap space this year if we want to make a crazy deal. But because we're the Steelers, we don't normally do that. So he could potentially be getting more money, depending on the team, going to even if not better, like a more clear quarterback situation compared to what we have going on. He likes the West Coast. He lives in LA. If he wants to go into the LA team, I don't know. There's just a lot of factors.
He was born and raised out there.
There's a lot of factors, and once again, like the Cowboys, those that specific team, him going there, whether I don't know how good they'll be with him or without him, but like him being a Cowboy, that fits Juju perfectly, honestly.
Yeah, I mean,
he'd be all over that star.
I'm I of course I love Juju. I'll be upset if he leaves, but I mean, I'll 100% understand it. Because like I said, this year he definitely stayed out of blind loyalty. I mean, he got 2 better offers, like hands down, and he just chose to stay in Pittsburgh for less money.
If Kansas City really wants him, if they're pursuing him this, he should go there if he's gonna leave. Because dude, him and Mahomes would be nuts. Because you got to double Hill or Kelly. You got to double one of them.
Yeah, I got Hill and Kelsey already.
And they got Hardman. Throw Juju in there. Juju's gonna be wide open every time, and he can block. He can do a lot of shit, which is why we should keep him too. So we'll see.
We should try to keep Juju, absolutely, and
we should give him a lifetime offer. Honestly, we should give him a 10-year deal.
Joe Hayden, he's up. Pretty sure he's walking or retiring.
Yep. On that for months now. No one's listening to me.
What?
We've been talking about
Hayden's
this.
out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we've been talking about this.
I was saying I didn't really understand why he would do that, but like I guess like he wants to, try to get either more money or go to a different team or whatever.
Probably
I just
more
figured
money,
that like
honestly.
he would be a guy to retire in Pittsburgh, and Jimmy or Mike is miking.
Yeah, that's. I was like, yo, what? Who's got the hurricane going on?
I'll see it or hear it, so I can't.
Yeah,
That's
your
fine.
mic doesn't move with it. It's weird.
Yeah. The green thing doesn't pop up when it
Should we do power rankings this week?
We should.
We
We probably are have the same one.
We probably do.
I got Rams at 1, Bengals at 2.
Oh shoot!
What?
I didn't do the math this week.
What math?
Of like
For the
who-
predictions,
Yeah.
I'm in the lead.
Don't spoil it.
Well, okay. I know what I did. Actually, yeah, I don't know. Because aren't the Madden and the Bowl like both higher than one of us? Or like aren't there's someone like there like competing with them, at least in the playoff one.
Yeah. I don't know.
Nice. The Ascent Sports Show, ladies and gentlemen.
Just a complete clusterfuck.
We have no idea what's going on. The Winter Olympics, tobogganing.
Oh gosh, the Winter Olympics. That's a.
I've never really been the biggest fan of I really don't
Honestly,
like the Olympics that much.
Honestly,
But
well, yeah, no, I've never really. It's not that I'm not a fan of it. I've just never like indulged in it. But
I like the Olympic. I like the winter ones better than the summer.
Well, the winter ones this year are getting a lot of attention.
I fuck with the summer ones because the summer ones has like swimming and basketball and shit like that.
Yeah, the summer ones are more entertaining, but the winter ones this year are getting a lot of attention.
Where's it at?
China, that's why it's getting attention.
Why?
Because it's
What?
China. It's China. Their oppressive regime.
Oh, okay. I thought like something was happening. Like with sporting wise.
Well, yeah, like they're. Did you hear about the tennis player? Well, it really. Not only is it because China's a terrible place, but that they had this. China has this.
They were in Beijing in 08. That was like the first one I remember.
China has this really big tennis star. Her name is Peng Shui, and this was like last year, like in I don't know, the fall sometime, and she came out and said that like some Chinese government official sexually assaulted her, and they just like completely ghosted her. Like no one's seen her since, and there was a lot of outcry about it. She was like a really big tennis star.
Wait, she's just gone?
Yeah, like they wiped her off social media.
They smoked her.
They wiped her off social media. Well, there was a letter that was written out saying apparently she wrote the letter saying I'm fine, like I take back what I said, but like obviously
I take back what? Yo, what?
But it wasn't.
Yo, China murked her.
Yeah. So well,
I'm fine. And by the way, I was wrong for calling out China.
Yeah,
they're great.
That's a big part of it, and then like I said, it's because of China's obviously just a oppressive.
Those situations always like are interesting because especially Olympics wise, because it's like amateur quote unquote for a bunch of the different sports. I know there's professionals in like tennis and basketball and shit like that, but a lot of the time like fucking tobogganing and shit, there's no pro league for that. There's no like this is the thing, and so a lot of these athletes they're really set on going, and that's what happened in the last Olympics. When COVID first hit off, there was supposed to be like a summer or winter, one of them. There was supposed to be like the Olympics that following in the coming months, and like a lot of the athletes just kind of got fucked because like you only have so long to be eligible to do it.
Yeah, well, and then there was Tokyo 2020. Everyone was getting hyped for that, and then that
that was one that.
Yeah.
Wait, no, they had that.
Well,
They
yeah,
had something on Peacock.
They
recently or
had
some shit like that.
they had it last summer, but
Okay.
it was really it was bad. It was just there was low attendance. It was a lot of restrictions because of COVID. It was really just bad Olympics overall.
Interesting. Well, I hope they find that girl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so like nothing really left, but yeah, that's why it's getting a lot of
Gotcha.
attention.
When is it supposed to happen?
The Olympics?
Yeah.
It's right on the corner. I don't. It may
Yeah,
even
that's
be
what me and
starting.
Jimmy were saying. I'm about to look it up.
So while you're doing that,
Next week.
And plus, you're actually speaking. I know when I came in, you guys were talking about the NBA. Your boy Ennis Cantor. He's really out here speaking up against China.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I do. Like I like how he's just saying like what he wants, but like this LeBron shit is kind of bothering me.
What?
Like he just
going
keeps
for
calling
it.
out LeBron, and like LeBron's paying him no mind. It's kind of Skip Bayless-esque to me, but whatever. He can do what he wants, and his freedom.
really quick
That's
note
right.
to throw
That's
in.
right. He really changed his last
That's his
name
name,
to
bro.
Freedom. Yeah, his last name Freedom. Yeah, I fuck with it. He loves
Who?
America. And it's
Cantor.
He changed his last name to Freedom.
And he can't play defense.
Oh,
Freedom to the rim.
oh.
You have to be mean, Isaiah.
I'm not being me. I'm just saying.
But really quick note here. I type in Ascent Sports. I see our channel. Conference Championship. Ascent Sports episode 15. And then it's a bunch of car reviews.
Car reviews.
What's
don't know how
our
to-
most viewed video yet?
I think it's the NFL.
It's probably the Steelers one.
No, I think it's the college prospect game, right? Or it's one of those prospect videos.
Do you mean the show? Why? Because video wise, it's the fall of the Steelers video.
There's that one. I don't know how I forgot about that one. That's
Yeah.
easily the best video.
I think like our most viewed show might be like one of the first ones, but
Yeah.
got to get those cars out of the way. Let's key them all.
Oh,
Dude.
I didn't even think. Episode
people-
1 is 61 views. I didn't even think.
People who key cars need to die a terrible death.
Don't you have to use a key to get in a car
Who's keying cars,
if it's
though?
locked?
Brendan, you know what keying a car means, right?
Yeah, I know. I'm making a joke.
Oh, okay. I say I can't tell because your fucking face is all black.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
I didn't go there.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's
I'm
crazy
not.
on
I'm
your
just
end.
saying crazy. That's crazy.
That's crazy on
That's
your
all
end, bro. That
crazy.
you went there. You went there.
Did you do the
not me.
math, Brendan?
I did do the math.
Am I winning?
That is yet to be determined. We'll get there when we
Okay.
get there.
I just want the validation.
Unless we are there.
So
I thought we were like,
anything else to talk about in sports news?
Honestly,
Covered
with
the
not too
NFL.
many football games, we're still lackluster on some sports that we are trying to get better at. The show might start to get a little bit shorter here, which is fine. It doesn't have to be that long. If we're done talking, we're done talking.
The only other sport I'm really like engraved in is the NBA. I'm not engraved in it as I am in the NFL, but I can definitely talk about it. Like I could have an.
I gotta find like
NBA.
I gotta find like singular topics to like bring up as opposed to just trying to like run through the whole league. I'm gonna work on that for like the next one.
What in the
'Cause-
NBA?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I'll try to figure out like the NFL equivalents and shit.
But in any other sport, I mean, actually, the next one I'd actually be probably the next biggest one on is the Premier League, the soccer league in England.
Speaking of soccer, the United States just lost to Canada. in
I saw
something.
that.
I
And,
didn't know Canada's team was any good. I didn't know USA was any good either, but I don't know. Is that for no? Because it's winter. I'm gonna say, is that for the Olympics? But that's probably for some other cup or some shit.
I saw Hitch tweeting about it.
I think they played another game today. I don't know how they did, but
Oh yeah, Boston Scott is now the first two-sport NFL and Rocket League pro.
Sounds filthy at Rocket League.
Boston Scott's playing some Rocket League.
He's a pro gamer and a pro footballer. Shout out to him.
What's his name? Jay Ajari. He was a baller who turned pro. Call of Duty, I think.
Jay Ajayi?
Yeah.
Oh shit. He was pretty good for like 2 years.
Yeah.
When he was on Miami and Philly.
Wasn't Jay Ajayi the guy you hated, Isaiah?
No, that's
Kenyon Drake.
Yeah.
Oh, Kenyon Drake. Yo, you were going in on him.
Trash.
Oh, report: Buccaneers, Steelers, and Broncos are expected to make a strong push for Jimmy Garoppolo.
Bro, we don't even see strong push for what? Like what? We don't got a strong push.
Honestly, the Buccaneers, that's kind of a fit. Kinda.
If we can get the 49ers to pay any of his salary off before we can get Jimmy G, then fuck it. But like that just doesn't make sense to take on that contract for someone who's like at his ceiling. And I love Jimmy G, but like I want someone with like upside and whatnot. Like I want.
It's such a cap hit. That's the biggest problem. It's just,
and like I don't think we can build a team fast enough for him to like really.
Mm-hmm.
He's just too much money for 1 year.
Too much.
I think he'll end up like getting a job eventually. Like if not this next season, especially though like when that contract's up.
Mm-hmm.
For whatever reason, when you said I think he'll get a job soon, I thought you meant like a job outside the NFL.
Oh, no. I think he'll get
I mean, maybe if things don't work out, but I mean, he's all right. He's decent, but he just doesn't. He can't win you games. He can't make the plays.
I think he's a good quarterback. Not like overly good, but a good quarterback. That's what I would grade him at.
He's getting paid like a really, really, really good quarterback.
Yeah, he's definitely overpaid, and then when that's the problem.
I'm excited to see Trey Lance though, honestly.
Yeah,
especially with like Debo and shit. Debo Samuel had a hell of a year.
Who's the quarterback on the Bears that's young?
Justin Fields.
Justin Fields.
I don't really know how he did.
Yeah.
Well, I think he did like okay, but I mean it's the Bears.
Well, he had Andy Dalton and Nick Foles to beat out. Right?
Well, Matt Nagy's out of the system, so
yeah, Matt Nagy's gone. I felt like it was those three quarterbacks that were like I feel like they were all like on an even playing field. Like they were all I didn't watch any Bears game, but I felt like they were always being rotated. I could be wrong though.
Yeah.
Fields looked pretty good against us.
Oh yeah.
Like they almost won that game. Fields was making plays. I want him to succeed because of like the draft shit that happened with him this year or last year. Like how he just kind of like fell out. Yeah, felt bad.
You know who I really like? I like Justin Herbert a lot.
Herbert's nasty.
Yeah, Herbert's nice.
We got all these young quarterbacks coming up now. It's like we're really seeing like a new generation of quarterbacks. Like we're all the four of us. Like us growing up with football, we're all so used to the Manning brothers, Brady, Breeze, Ben, Phillip Rivers, Rodgers, Wilson. Like that was our
Wilson.
childhood.
We were talking about that, and I was saying like Rodgers is the last guy, but Wilson's there too.
Yeah, those are the two old.
Try to get rid of Wilson if we're gonna get anybody.
It's weird to put Wilson up there now because like Wilson is going to be 34 this year, but it's like I don't know, for whatever reason it's weird putting him up with like those guys I just listed, like Brady and Breeze and.
I think it's because like at the time he was the young guy, and like I remember like watching before he was there and like watching now and at that time like when they were elite, but like he was like Patrick Mahomes before Mahomes, like the amount of like attention and shit that he was getting at that point, like he was looked at as the guy, and now he's like in where he's like at the stage where like Peyton and Brady and Ben were like when we watched like Wilson's at that same age. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like he's like the guy.
Yeah,
Very interesting.
He's got another 5 years, I think. Wilson.
Yeah, he's great. You gotta get out. Well, actually, I don't know if he has to get out of Seattle, but you gotta do something.
Rodgers, he's probably got maybe like 2-3 seasons left.
Yeah, I think he's gonna follow like a Brady route, where like because Brady can still play. Like you just saw it.
Yeah, but I don't know if he'll go. I don't see Rodgers going to 44 years old though.
Oh no, not like old. I just mean like retiring out of like boredom. Like I'm just like I'm done with this.
That was the message. I mean, I didn't read all.
I think Rodgers very well could just keep playing till then.
I didn't read everything Brady said, but like the vibe I was getting was that like Brady was just like kind of over football. Like,
yeah, I mean he threw like this was arguably like his best year, and I mean he threw like what 40, 50 touchdowns or some shit. Like great year. Like he's literally like he could have kept going, but he's just out.
Well,
Mac Jones. I forgot to name Mac Jones in like the young AFC quarterbacks.
Apparently, and Josh Allen, but apparently, Brady was waiting to like say something for like money wise. Like apparently he had to wait to like a certain, like don't quote me on this exactly, but there was something about. I know for a fact that it was something about the reason why he didn't come out immediately when all those reports came out was because he had to wait like a certain amount of time to get like millions of dollars. Something like that.
See, I thought my thinking was like when that got leaked or whatever, and then like the conflicting reports came that like, oh, he's not retiring, he's still thinking about it. Like I took that as like he was gonna retire, but like he wanted to do his own thing, and then the Shefties got a hold of it. Because like once again, like if Schefter's like tweeting about it and like reporting, it probably happened. So,
yeah, people were giving him slack, Schefter.
Yeah,
the big chef.
I mean, I think Brady definitely like does deserve to retire. Like he gets to put it out first.
Yeah.
So, but I mean that's just being a journalist and reporter. Schefter is just doing his job.
Right. Yeah, your boy Samuel. I don't know why I said Samuel. Your boy RBT was going in on Schefter.
Samuel.
Oh.
I don't know why I said Samuel.
Samuel.
I don't know why.
His name is Samuel Brown. But
is it?
Like, yeah.
Okay. All right. But yeah, he was going in on Schefter. Like,
really, I
was like, yo, you need to chill. Like it was like getting weird.
Yo, remember when the Mike Tomlin account was just going nuts?
Oh yeah.
He was battling everybody.
I don't normally do this, but like I had to unfollow him. I was just like, this is too
Yeah,
much.
he gets one more of those before I unfollow him. Like it was just because I think we were playing and like was that the Chiefs game?
Yeah, and then
we were just getting smoked, so like I was like it was entertaining, but
he
yeah.
tweeted about Normandy.
Yeah,
I mean, like I agreed with the tweet, like the principle of it, but it's just like you're going in for no reason. Like that just came out of nowhere. Like this generation's a bunch of pussies. It's like what?
Yeah, I didn't.
And
I don't remember what I remember like that Normandy shit, but like. I forget what his main argument was, but like I felt like he was contradicting himself doing something. But like, and that's what I mean. Like he was just going nuts. Like
it came out of nowhere though. It was just like my great grandfather stormed the beach of Normandy, and you're all just a bunch of pussies. Like because it was because like people were just replying to him and like I don't know like just giving him slack or whatever. And he was saying,
I know what it is.
He was saying how easy it is to piss people off on the internet.
It's because I just looked in the thing. He started it off with like bringing up how like the NFL is praising Andy Reid even though like his son did the drunk.
Right.
And that's what I was saying. Like isn't that contradicting to like that main point of like let's not bring up people's past to like judge them on like in situations. That's what I was saying. Like he was contradicting that.
Wait, but like what did he say though? Like that that made him contradict it.
Hold on.
What's about Andy Reid's son?
Because like I know what you're talking about. Because we were talking about this at the time.
About Andy Reid's son, I missed.
Andy Reid's
he
son
has like DUIs and shit.
Yeah, he's a troublemaker to put it nicely.
Oh, okay. Like he was pretty much like calling out cancel culture, and like his original tweet, the thing that sparked everything, like was him being a part of cancel culture, because he was mad that Andy Reid was getting praised for fucking blowing us out because we were probably getting blown out at the time. Oh, yeah. But yeah, that was just like, I really didn't mean to bring that back, like the whole story back up, but that was just a funny night. When he
that was an extremely funny night. So like, that's what I was wondering, like, why was he going after? I mean, listen.
He just ran like he was mad. Like, he just randomly brought it up. Yeah. Like he was just tight.
That's what I was gonna say. Like I'm in his corner about that, but like, where did it come from?
I don't know, dude. Like he was just mad. I mean, I think it was because of the score, because we were getting smoked.
Yeah. And then he just randomly says "fuck cancel culture."
He was like mad at cancel culture, like 6-7 tweets after that.
Yeah, like after, people. Like I think because people were trying to cancel him because he tried to call Andy Reid. Yeah. But so people, his son has a DUI, so everyone commits suicide or whatever. Like Jesus, man, like relax.
That's another thing too. Is I hate when people like do shit like that and be like, "Why am I getting attacked for this? Man, you know, what's the truth?" Like, bro, like, what are you? Come on.
You're just being a dickhead. That's
yeah.
But yeah, he has one more of those nights before he gets unfollowed from me. And his account has been kind of getting stale.
And then that's when he tweeted the Normandy tweet, my favorite tweet of all time.
My grandfather stormed the beaches of Normandy so I could pretend to be Mike Tomlin on Twitter.
Like, come on, man.
Twitter's hilarious. Funny place.
But, like, it wasn't even that tweet. It was just, like, it was a couple tweets after that where I was just like, I can't do this. And I
was just, like, mesmerized.
Because, like I said, I even agree with the principle. Like, he was trying to say, like, everyone's, like, too soft today. But, like, it was just, like, it was way beyond that. Like, it was just, like, it was just too much.
See, but, like, I can't... The thing, like, he's the one who initiated, like... He's the one who initiated this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, which is why, like, the whole thing's ironic.
It's like, hey, by the way, you know Andy Reid's son killed himself, right? And someone was like, why would you even say this? And he was like, oh, you guys are so fucking soft. Back in my day, we used to eat rocks for school lunch. We had no food. Like, bro, what?
You started it, yeah.
He was going nuts, bro.
Like, I don't mean to sound like a fifth grade, but it's true. Like, he initiated it.
Oh, funny stuff out of Tomlin's sense.
I mean, he's got a good following too. He's got like 20,000 followers.
So I feel like he can't be affording to just blow up like this. He's gonna lose followers.
It really did.
But he doesn't care about his follower count. He made that very clear.
Yeah, no,
he does not care. We do not care.
We do.
Dude, I just can't get over like just out of nowhere. My grandfather stormed north. Just out of thin air.
Bruh. Yeah, the whole thing was out of thin air. We're just like
out of nowhere, Andy Reid's son committed suicide. It's like, yo, what?
Yo, am I reading this right now?
Bro, my man had like 20 Iron City beers.
Yeah, he was going in.
Literally seeing a man like break before our eyes.
Yeah. Like you saw the plays they were running against us. They were fucking direct snapping it to Kelsey, jumping over the line. Fucking, they were doing whatever they wanted against us.
A lineman touchdown as well.
Yeah,
shout out to. I'm just gonna be my last shout out to the Bengals, but shout out to the Bengals for showing those fucks what the AFC North is about. You're not running those little bullshit fucking plays on us the entire time. All right, the man worked against us. But, like, they put that shit to bed. There was no fucking, we're going to hand it to Kelsey. Kelsey's going to spin. Mahomes is going to fucking prone crawl into the end zone and stand back up, get the touch. Like, there was none of that bullshit. Got fucking smoked.
The AFC North represents. I'll give you that. Okay. But still, fuck the Bengals.
Kansas City has one more, like, year to be nice against us before I really start getting tight at them. Because, like, they've been kind of, like, since Mahomes has been there, like, we've been no problem for them. Blip on their radar.
They've been... Because before Mahomes, we had the Chiefs number.
Yeah.
By a lot.
Yeah, we always used to beat them.
But yeah. R.I.P. Tomlinson.
Yeah, it's a shame he had to die in that drunk text argument or drunk text night.
He was so hammered.
Ew. This dude went straight to Twitter.
We were seeing the
That's
live.
funny.
We were seeing the live tweets, man. That was great. That was great.
Someone was
my
like,
God.
"Put your phone down." No, I will never shut up for anybody. I say what I want because that's what my grandpa died for.
for me to pretend to be Mike Tomlin. Like 35, 40 years old.
Yo. That was amazing.
They were just
that was a great night.
It's just coming out.
Like,
You're
bro,
on
he
point.
literally started out with, "Yeah, let's praise Andy Reid, whose son killed multiple people in a DUI. Other son killed himself. History of drug abuse in the family." Like, damn. Like, son went through the whole Reid tree.
Why you being like this? You're all just a bunch of pussy.
Yo,
Go ahead,
that was amazing.
unfollow. I don't care.
Yeah, that was and Eli Apple does that. That's what he be
What?
doing. To bring it all the way back to the Eli Apple thing. Eli Apple tweets like that regularly, apparently.
What, like Tomlinson?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like it's clearly more controlled, and it's
He's
like only
not.
like it's only like replies to his football skill.
He's not hammered doing it, yeah.
And
As far as we know.
could be,
That was great.
but all right.
I think the only other like quote Pittsburgh media I follow is Chisel Adonis and Pittsburgh Dad. That's it. Yeah.
I follow Children Adonis.
Yeah.
Because I unfollowed Urinating Tree, I unfollowed Blitzberg, I unfollowed Steelers Depot, and now I unfollowed Tomlinson. It was just getting too much, man.
Steelers Depot blocked me. I don't know
They
why.
blocked you?
Yeah.
Just like T. Martin.
Some bullshit. Apparently, Malik Willis has been the most impressive quarterback at this thing.
I just saw that too. I was gonna bring that up.
Who said that?
It's, I don't know, some reporter.
Daniel Jeremiah.
I would like Malik.
Oh yeah, he's a pretty big
Whoever
draft
can-
guy.
Whoever can do the job.
Oh, Steven, let's get your opinion on the Washington Commanders name and jerseys.
Oh yeah, named after you.
Bro,
When do you sign
that's
your
what I-
contract?
Yeah, that's what I was tweeting. I tweeted at them. I said, "So where's my contract?" Like,
You
what's
got a
up?
whole team named after you. That's pretty sick.
First of all, Jimmy Hurricane.
Yeah.
Second of all, yeah, I mean, oh, Jimmy.
No. What do you do? I can't see it.
I can't
know.
see.
Can't see it. That's tough.
Can't see the sound.
Can I say it?
I saved the sound. But anyways, yeah, I mean, I don't know, it's cool, but like, I'm not liking how people are like calling themselves commies. I think everyone knows how I feel about that, but
Oh yeah, that's why I said it.
Yeah.
The commies. That's what they are, dude. That's like how you abbreviate it.
yeah,
Commander is a big word. Just the commies.
not a fan of that, but
What if the commies won the Super Bowl?
then they won the Super Bowl.
What if the commies are frauds?
I'm just saying we got to get the Capitals.
Facts.
Commies versus the capitalists. The
Ooh,
Super Bowl.
there
That
we
decides the
go.
president. That's how we do it.
That's how we do
it.
it. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. The commies versus the capitalists in the Super Bowl. Oh man. Wait, isn't oh yeah, the Washington Capitals in the NHL.
Yeah, that's probably why they couldn't. They probably would have did that.
Ah.
Oh, that's very conflict of interest. They got the commies and the caps right in the heart of the
There you go, right in DC.
nation.
Only if they could face off in the same arena.
Oh, well, I mean, the commies and capitalists, they do face off in the same arena a lot, right? Right, Stephen?
Yeah, I mean, we Stack the bodies up. We stacked the bodies up in the 20th century for that. Yeah.
Oh, Steven hates the commies.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, stack the bodies up tens of millions in the 20th century. That's always fun, right? Because of communism. Not a fan. Not a fan. Isaiah, you did this. You did this. You got me on this, man.
Yeah,
this is all your fault. This is all your fault.
This is funny.
So, do we predict the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Because now we're talking about communism in a sports podcast.
Let's go.
Let's go. Oh,
Commies versus the
paper clip.
capitalist. That's the Super Bowl, Brenden.
Which one's which?
Which one is which?
Bengals are the commies.
Bengals are definitely
They're
the
the
commies.
communists.
Bengals, yeah, and then the Rams are the capitalists.
Alright. What's up, YouTube? It's Onion Bomb here on Ascent Sports, and welcome back to the final prediction of the 2021-2022 NFL season we got for ya. We are predicting the Super Bowl. The matchup set. It is Bengals and Rams, which is crazy that the Bengals made it. However, the Rams were expected. A couple of our preseason picks, so yeah, it's kind of a mix of expected and unexpected. Definitely didn't expect the Bengals at any, like, let alone Super Bowl. I didn't even expect them to make the playoffs, so that's all crazy. But before we get in and predict that final game, let's look back and see our championship predictions. The only one to go 2-0 was Isaiah. He went 2-0 and got them both. Me.
I did guarantee it.
Oh yeah, the guarantee.
Guarantee my way into the Super Bowl.
Guarantee move, I guess 9 and 10. It guarantee has a playoff win.
Nice.
Me, Steven, Jimmy, and Madden all went 1-1. Missing the Bengals, of course. And the Bull went 0-2. Got it both wrong.
The Bull.
Overall, Isaiah does take the lead at 10-2. Jimmy one behind at 9-3. Then it's Madden at 7-5. Then me, Steven, and the Bull at 5-7. So yeah, me and Steven are having the best playoffs this year.
No
So
fun.
Steven had I don't think you were here, Steven, but was it the divisional round? You had a tough time in that one.
Oh yeah, he went 0-4.
Yeah. Guarantee would have never did that. You know, keep talking shit about that.
You know what? I'm gonna have my own thing next year. Just you wait. I'm gonna have my own thing. I'm gonna have my own thing. It's gonna be called. It's you know what? You know what it's gonna be called? You know what it's gonna be called? It's gonna be called the Frauds of the Week. That's what it's gonna be.
So you're gonna pick a team to lose?
Yeah.
Maybe one day we can collab and like you're a fraud can be my guarantee.
The Frauds of the Week. Yeah.
That's what it's gonna be. Get ready for next season.
I feel like that would be a good like topic for like after the game or like the, you know what I'm saying, like when we record like after, like it'd be a segment.
I know. Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, the Frauds of the Week. Yeah, no, I definitely remember that. That's actually amazing.
No, that's absolutely gonna be a thing. My fraud gonna be Isaiah's guarantee.
Frauds of the Week. I don't know why the way you said that and looked in the camera is getting me.
Dude,
But,
we gotta have it. I mean, there is always fraud to be found in the NFL.
The Frauds.
Right, Isaiah?
Steven and his
I
fraud.
mean, there is.
There he is. Now I have the giggle. Now I have the giggle.
Giggle. Yo.
Okay.
It's gonna be Isaiah and I are,
second place.
Isaiah and I are gonna face off next year.
What do you mean, Jimmy? What did you say? Who's in second place and what?
You.
Yo, Jimmy, relax.
Jimmy, you're in second.
I already went.
You're killing the vibe, Jimmy.
I already went through all the standings.
Why don't you
Why
put your...
not asking again, idiot?
Why are you asking? What are you, Jimmy? What are you even saying right now? What are you talking about?
Standings.
Standings? What do you mean? We went through the standings.
We literally went through that.
Yeah, we went through them already.
I understand that. But you said was second, third,
You're second at 9-3.
What?
third then.
I think Madden.
Madden at 7-5.
Dude, thank God Isaiah's here to keep the stability. Because Brenden and I were just...
What do you mean? I thought you repeat yourself. How hard is that?
I didn't even.
Brenden and I would just be going out.
Well, okay,
Simple question.
no, first of all, you never asked the question simply.
Yeah, you never asked.
You just came at me hostile.
5 times. Who's in second place?
No,
Who's in
well,
second place?
no, I know it. We don't hear you. We didn't hear you. Reason number 593 why there's no such thing as poor Jimmy.
Saw my mic move. I saw my mic move. You guys didn't listen.
I saw.
There is, Jimmy, there is
okay.
no such thing as poor Jimmy.
Never said it was.
Oh, Jimmy, don't admit to it.
No, Isaiah, no.
No. Isaiah.
There's room sometimes. That's all I'm saying.
No, there's no room. There's
Oh,
no-
speaking of that, I'm about to make that emote.
What?
What?
Like a poor Jimmy emote, but like it's gonna. I'm saying poor space Jimmy. I'm not saying poor Jimmy. But I'm making a poor Jimmy emote, and like the Jimmy is gonna be kind of like blurred, and it's gonna have like tape over it or whatever, like saying like it's covering the Jimmy, but like it's gonna be kind of visible.
That's great. I like that actually. But there's still no such thing as poor Jimmy.
Alright. That out of the way, let's predict the Super Bowl. Alright. One game, one night. The Bengals and the Rams. Listen, I have been kind of sleeping on the Bengals this entire postseason. I haven't picked them to win once, and they're in the Super Bowl. The Raiders won. I probably should pick the Bengals, but I feel like definitely the Titans and definitely the Chiefs were both upsets, I'd say. However, Aaron Donald is that man. And even though he got kind of shut out in the 49ers game, it seems like he really wants a ring. And I think he can really do it against the Bengals O-line. And as you know, the Rams, even though I switched, unfortunately, to the Packers when we did for postseason predictions, in the preseason, the Rams were my Super Bowl team to not only go for the NFC, but to win it all. So I'm not going to switch on that anymore. I am going to take the Rams to win. Not only to keep it consistent with my pick, but I just think, people like Aaron Donald and Sean McVay, the people that were there back when they faced Patriots, I feel like they really felt like, really got humbled and really want to get back and win it. This is the Bengals' first year. It is a lot to keep up with. I crazy that they're keeping up, with their O-line and even their defense, how good they're doing. But I feel like, the Rams going all out, going all in to win this Super Bowl are going to do it. I got the Rams to win.
Well, Rams, Bengals. I tweeted out sometime in the middle of the season, I have no faith in the Bengals. And guess what? I still have no faith in the Bengals. I'm going with the Los Angeles Rams. The Bengals are... No, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. I'm gonna save my breath. But
Shut your mouth. With a cold-blooded Mama killing.
yeah, what are you saying? What are you saying right now? Anyway, before this jackass interrupted me. Dude came out of nowhere. Just said, shut your mouth. Oh. Unreal. This dude Jimmy, dude Jimmy needs to take a nap. Anyway, so yeah, I got the Los Angeles Rams. Matt Stafford, that's somebody you didn't bring up. Matt Stafford, he deserves a ring. He is easily the most underrated quarterback of the 2010s. I love Matt Stafford. I always have. I've been saying for the longest time that he needs to get out of Detroit. Thank God he did. And he got to a really good organization that fits him. There's a couple times he's tweaked, but overall he's been a really, really solid quarterback. And I echo everything Brenden said. Sean McVay, Aaron Donald, they've been itching for this for redemption. The Rams, I got them. The Bengals, they're the Bengals. I know this team. They're not going to win the Super Bowl. I know I've been saying all year, Bengals, Bengals. They're not going to win the Super Bowl. I would bet my entire life savings on it that they're not going to win the Super Bowl. No way. I'm sorry. Call bias, call whatever. I know this team. They're not going to do it.
Would you like to go, Jimmy? Is that a no?
Jimmy. Did we lose Jimmy? I think we might have lost Jimmy.
What happened? He was right here.
Jimmy?
Oh, I saw his mic move.
Jimmy?
Jimmy.
Jimmy. Oh, I heard a hi.
Jimmy?
Yeah.
Me?
James.
We can hear you.
DeFeo.
I think he's thinking.
Give us the tea.
What the fuck?
I don't know what it is. Now we can, yeah.
Like I said, I'm going with the cold Bengals. For 3 picks. Hilton, 1 pick 6. You can get sacked 10 times and still win the game. The Bengals.
Oh, so Jimmy will go with the Bengals.
Upset. AFC. No win it. Is it probable? No. Gotta be positive.
Why are you being positive about the fucking Bengals?
Oh, I see what you did there. Be positive. Bengals. Be positive.
B for the Bengals.
Isaiah, just go.
I like the Rams. I like Ramsey.
No, you don't like anyone. Isaiah, go.
B for bumhole.
No.
That's right.
I smell a upset for the Super Bowl.
I wouldn't put it past them anymore. I mean, I just can't predict the Bengals.
You put it past them.
I feel like in the Super Bowl, it can't be there can be favorites, but I feel like if you make it to this point, you're supposed to be there.
They're not supposed to be there, Isaiah.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Apology accepted. Speaking of, Isaiah, it is your turn now.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna take the Rams. I'm over this Bengals thing. We'll see what happens. I really don't want them to win the Super Bowl. I just wanted to be proved a little right, and they decided to, go all the way to the Super Bowl. So cool. But yeah, I think the Rams, just with everything that they've had to put in to be able to get to this point, with trades and free agency and all this, they honestly have to win this game. Like the Bengals, they're once again like much like last game, like they're playing with house money. Like they're not supposed to be here, apparently. So if they lose, it's kind of like whatever. We'll get them next year. The Rams, there is no next year for a lot of these players. Like they flop this year, then someone's gonna get fired, someone's gonna get hired. Like shit's gonna change. So they risked it all, and I think they'll be able to come away with it. Great season though out of both teams. Congratulations for making it this far.
Facts. Nice. That means if the Rams win, Isaiah will win the playoffs. But if the Bengals win, that means Jimmy and Isaiah will tie. And we'll think of tiebreaker. Probably, well, I was going to mention, probably whoever
Who
had...
guaranteed the most games.
Not
Right.
that. But, who got the most on the money preseason predictions, because that's going to be coming up here. We'll do that during our show. We look back on our preseason predictions, as long as Adam ranks, Colin Cowherd, and maybe anyone else that I can find. So yeah, we'll do that again soon. Jimmy, did you just mash your keyboard?
Yeah, I'm playing with a little car.
The Bull is going with the Rams. Madden is going with the Bengals. And their score is 28-21. All right. With that being said, we've predicted the last game of this NFL season. Thank you for sticking with us if you did. If you want to see how we did, make sure to turn out next week. We will, give some thoughts on the Super Bowl, just kind of go over what happened with the final results of the playoffs, and yeah, we'll go from there. Off-season stuff after that. We'll see how the Super Bowl goes. And for now, that's going to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like or dislike, subscribe or don't subscribe. You know it's always up to you. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Watch of us. Goodbye. Alright, before actually we end here, we normally end right after the thing, I have one question. Little bonus thing. I forgot I wanted to bring this up, but I thought about something that I thought, this is a nice discussion thing, nice little brain teaser thinker. But all time, who would you rather have? Matthew Stafford or Phillip Rivers?
Like all time?
All
Stafford.
time.
Matt Stafford.
I don't know. I just was never really the highest on Phillip. I honestly didn't really see him play that much. Like, I don't know. Even though he did play for a while, and I know he was pretty good. I don't know. I just feel like Matt Stafford's better.
Yeah, Phillip Rivers. I mean, Rivers is definitely going to the Hall of Fame just because of his stats. But I mean, it's yeah. I've seen. Yeah, there's also that too. I've seen more of Stafford than Rivers. But from what I have seen of Rivers, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'd personally take Stafford.
Yeah, I'm
What
not
about you,
sure.
Gene?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
It is a. I mean, it's not an easy choice, but I don't know. For me, it's Stafford.
I'll go Rivers just to show him some love.
Oh no, Rivers team. I like the track talk.
He's a trash talker.
Hey, I've seen some
Yeah,
funny
he's a wild
clips.
guy.
Why, does anyone else?
Wait, touchdown! Wait, didn't he grab Mike Hilton one time?
Oh yeah, and
He was sick.
Yeah,
That was when our defense was fucking nice too.
Yeah.
Dude, that's when he grabbed Mike Hilton by like his jersey. He was like, oh.
Yeah. And Mike Hilton was like,
Mike Hilton. Yeah, he was like, I don't want. Hilton was super smart for that. He didn't want no business with that because Rivers is a quarterback, and the minute he lays a hand on him, as hella fines.
I miss Mike. It hurts seeing him do good. Honestly,
Yeah.
like I'm happy for him, but there's part of me is in pain.
Like, we just didn't have to lose him.
We really didn't. And, like, it still makes no
Yo,
sense.
fucking Blitzberg had the nerve to tweet like, "Oh, Bengals still overpaid for Mike Hilton." Like, he's literally making plays for them in the playoffs. Like, when they
thank
matter.
God I unfollowed him.
He's a very like sore sport when it comes to players leaving and whatnot.
But anyway, Stafford killed this year. Nearly 5,000 passing yards, 67% completion, 41 touchdowns, 17 picks, 103 QBR.
And potentially a Super Bowl championship pending,
Right.
if he can do it.
He has a good amount of NFL records as well.
Stafford.
Yeah, he only went to one Pro Bowl, and he was an NFL Comeback Player of the Year.
This would definitely put the respect on his name, so that's I kind of already mentioned it, but yeah, that's also a reason why I'm picking and rooting for the Rams. Mainly because I don't want to see the Bengals succeed.
Wait, yeah, how did he not go to the Pro Bowl in 2011? He threw for 5,000 passing yards, 41 touchdowns, 97 passer rating, 64% completion, only 16 interceptions. And he didn't go to the same thing with the next year. Oh my gosh. Dude. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Stafford is so underrated. So underrated. And this was all on the Lions too, by the way. Like I know he had a what's his face for half the time he was there.
Calvin Johnson.
Yeah, he had Calvin Johnson for like I think about half his time at the Lions, but still, like outside of that, there was nothing.
What else we need to talk about?
Nah, I think that's it.
That's it.
Someone did the outro so we can hop off.
Jimmy. Yeah,
Are
Jimmy.
you in space right now?
Yeah, Jimmy.
I don't
Yeah,
know
he's
what's
in the
happening.
Matrix.
Jimmy's trugging along here. But alright, that's gonna do it for us, guys. Hopefully you enjoy. Not if you did watch All This Way, I'm not sure. We may or may not have a show next week, but we'll definitely have one after the Super Bowl. That is yet to be determined. But yeah, kind of,
Kind of a quicker episode, but
Quicker,
I mean, we're
yeah.
coming down.
not too much stuff to talk about, but still some big headline things. Yeah, just, sometimes and maybe in this off season we might not have the longest episodes, but we'll talk what we need to, and then we'll get out of here. So, because predictions aren't going to be a thing anymore, but some new things are coming in, like mock drafts, and then like some other things as well. So yeah, stay tuned for all that. And for now, guys, that's going to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like or dislike, subscribe or don't subscribe. And we'll see y'all in the next one. Good. Bye.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning. These ladies